What's up, everybody? Sparrow with a Gun here from Sleepless with another episode on the Minecraft server. So when we left off, we had finished the obsidian, or at least built it. I'm not finished with it aesthetically. I'm not actually finished with any of this section of the nest or the tree farm, actually, because my theory, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this before, but what I think I'm going to do is this pathway won't be here. And what I'm going to do is that's going to be the entrance. So when you come through here, like this is the entrance down to the ground, which we've seen before, which I'm still going to try in a creative world and stuff, and see if I could make like a piston elevator that goes up in this small space, or if I'd have enough room. I don't know. I'm not that good with redstone. I know enough the basics. I don't know all that much about compacting it, though. So, if any of you guys are like redstone buffs, you know, let me know if a piston elevator or something similar in some kind of ascending descending thing could be done in a 3x3 space without expanding in the outside. Because, you know, being the way this is, I don't really have any room on the outside. But so, anyways, I think what I'm going to do, since this will be the entrance, is kind of divided up. So like this is your farms and villager farms and that kind of thing. Nether portal. Then you go this way. You go to storage and crafting, which I plan on building a crafting area off that way. Then you get into like plants, farms, agricultural, or no, not is it agricultural or horticultural? I don't remember. Plant stuff. That's just what I'm going to go with. And then this way is going to be, like I mentioned before, contraptions, redstone mechanics, enchantments, spawners, all that kind of good stuff. So I think this path will go down that way and then curve over to the iron farm. I don't really know why I didn't come off of this section before building the iron farm anyway, but, you know, live and learn. And then what I think I'm going to do is take this pathway out, and I'm either going to go further out with more types of trees in the tree farm, or build a second layer on top of the build height for a jungle tree. I'll have to play around maybe in a creative world, just to get the distances for each tree type right and make sure they'll all still grow. I've been working on this actually a lot recently. I did finish the second cell for the iron farm. And I got it. I don't know why it's not loading though. Why is nothing loading? World load. I mean, load world. Come on. You can do it. That's weird. Why is it cutting it in half? Why is everything... What the heck? What is going on? Wonder if there's anything interesting down there. There's mine shafts. We can see mine shafts. What else is interesting down in the underground where we normally can't see? Dude, this is so weird. Why is it not loading? I don't... What's that? F3A? Or something? That reloads or re-renders everything? Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah. Alright, render. I don't know why. I'm not getting any kind of lag or frame rate issues, it's just not loading. So I do have the second cell completed and populated. I went through some of my villagers and ones that they already had trades that I didn't want anymore or whatever. So they're good. Let's see. Oh my, there's a lot of them. Sorry for your ears. I didn't know there was that many of them in there. Wow, I did not know there was that many in there. I thought there was only a few. I should have known better. I've been on the server for like a couple hours. Oh my gosh! Okay, so as you can see, the iron farm with 2 cells working is working very well. Oh, you know what it was? I was AFK for a while too. I didn't even think about that. I had been AFKing for... probably like an hour, maybe, before I got on here, and then I've been on here for like another hour or two. So yeah. Wait, what happened here? Whatever. There we go. Close enough. Oh, really? I'm one short. Wow, I got like a whole stack. Why can I not... Weird. That was really weird. I was like shift clicking, but I was not holding shift. Alright, so on to the project at hand for today. I want to... Whoa, what is going on? My shift key is stuck or something. Ha! I placed vines as ladders and they're accidentally growing everywhere. That's kind of funny. So some of you may be wondering what this is. This is the landing platform for my mob farm that I'm going to make. The design is not my own. I did not look up the user or the YouTuber beforehand, so the video that details how he builds his mob farm will be in the description of this video. But I'm kind of, I don't know if this is a word, but I'm hybridizing. I don't know if that's a word or not. But I'm hybridizing a couple of things. One, the landing platform is kind of my own idea. I mean that in that I just did it myself, but I'm sure somebody's already done a video of it, and essentially it's just a floor of hoppers, and these all point that way. And then, as you can see here, this last row all points to the center, depending on which side you're on. And then this last one points this way. I haven't decided if I want it to do that or go down into a dropper item buffer type of thing and then do chests over here, or just because I'm thinking if I have good rates, then the drops will just fill a double chest really quickly, per what the guy was saying on his mob farm design. So I don't know that I want to just leave it. So I think what I'm going to do is go back and get my supplies all set up, and then we'll be back and we'll go over some of the more specifics on the design. Alright, and we're back. I have to admit though, I am astounded at the amount of hoppers this is taking. I didn't really do the math on how many it would take. I've just been getting more iron and cutting down more trees and making more hoppers, but I think this has already been like 3 stacks or more of hoppers that I've laid down. It takes like close to 20, or I think this is 23, so it's like 22 per row or something. So like 3 rows is a stack, give or take, roughly. But this pillar represents the height that it's supposed to be, and as you can see, I've actually separated enough jungle wood to do the 3 corners. Actually, you know what? I didn't account for... I did the wrong pillar, it looks like. I did the center one for when you enter the farm. I didn't do the corner pillars, which is what I meant to do. But I learned with this, the golem farm, the easiest way to do things when you wanted to get a specific height is to basically just put just that many in a stack, and that way you wouldn't overuse or underuse. So basically it takes 41 because you have this one below walking height and then one right above it, and so then 39 more is 40. It's 40 blocks high. So if I'm, yeah, because 1 and then 40, and then I think we'll build it. I was just thinking we might want to make it 41 total, so that way the drop is actually 40. Not that it's that big of a deal, but you know, whatever. So we're just gonna pillar up essentially, and I'm going to make my way over to this pillar when we get to the top because it has vines, so I can climb my way down that way. And then I'll explain kind of how we're gonna do things. Alright, so we should be 1 block higher than that, which works for me. That's for that block. Okay, so then we'll do a sideways pillar. over here. And I'm thinking I won't really. Okay. And this should be up 1, like that. There we go. I don't really want anything to spawn yet. Oh crap! I'm gonna need more jungle wood for these pillars now that I think about it. Okay, and there's 3 blocks in between here. So that would mean, oh, I don't want to do that. Okay. So I'm going to pillar up these, at least these 3, and maybe this one, and then I'll be back in a second. And voila! Okay, so it's not completely done. I'm missing that little section over there, and then the jungle wood that's going to be needed to go further up. I don't remember the exact number of what further up is, but I do know. Okay, so what I need to figure out is where the center of these are. This is a 23 block long. It's 23 by 23, if my memory serves. I'm not looking at the stats at the moment. But I don't know what the guy in the video, I apologize again for not knowing his name offhand. I don't remember what he called this, but I'm going to refer to it as the X drop spawner, because it makes like an X shape and then it kind of just drops them, which works really well. I've tested it in creative worlds and so on. So let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, right? That's 4. It's hard to see with the collision boxes on these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe? Yeah. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, wait, 22, 23. Okay, that's right. So from 21, crap, what is this? Dang it. Hold on. Calculator. I know, I'm just really tired today. 21 divided by 2 is, wait, what? Oh, it's 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so then we need a block there. Does that look right? Yeah, that looks right. Alright, so now what you need to do... And I'm not going to do an Uber tutorial on this as far as how it all works and everything, because I'm going to include his video. But as you go out 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put a torch there. And I'm torching this. You really don't need to. It's just because I don't want them spawning until I've actually finished the building process. And then you kind of fan this out. So you kind of just keep bringing it out by 1. And this is much more difficult to do in a survival world than a creative one. And I will explain my differences in timing, because in the video he uses packed ice to move the mobs faster. You can use any non-transparent block so that the mobs will spawn, but you'll have to adjust the movements. What am I talking about? You have to adjust how long, because basically you move the mobs by dispensers that push out water. So you have to adjust the timing on how long the water stream is left open, so that you can use whatever block you want. Otherwise, they'll end up getting stuck because because, yeah. So, because they don't move as fast as they would on packed ice. But I don't have a readily supply of packed ice available. So it should look something like that. Kind of looks like an arrow, or an arrowhead, or pyramid, or whatever. Triangular shape. So you do that, and you basically do that on all 4 sides, and then you do it 4 layers up. And I'll come back when I've got at least the first layer done, and I have some more of the jungle wood so that we can finish this section off and then go further up. So I will be back in a minute. Alright, so phase 1 is complete, sort of. You'll notice that you've got the X shape I mentioned earlier. You can kind of use that to see if you've got it lined up correctly, you know, because it should all be in line, obviously, hence lined up correctly. And I played around with a few experiments to where it could be lower, and they just fell into a water current and then dropped them down into like a weakener grinder, and it just, because this farm can spawn anything from 2x1 tall to, you know, 2x2 to, it just, there's no good way. What the? Why are you spawning down there? Get off there. I think this stops when you've got this spawning up here, because then all of the spawns for this area go up there instead of down there, I think. Because in my creative world, I never had them spawning down here. On the hoppers, they were always spawning up here, but I had all the pads completed and everything. I did leave this gap because I forgot to build this pillar, and I don't want to use all my jungle wood right now on that. So basically you'll need 16 dispensers also, and you follow this line back and place 1 dispenser on each side. And we're going to do this one. You can actually make this as tall as you like, I think. And it's basically, at the design that I'm going to be using is 4x4. 4 on each, or 4 on each side, 4 tall, 4 layers. So you need 16 dispensers total. Yay, I have another torch. I'm out of torches, which is bad at the moment. So basically, then what you want to do is put 1 block there. Oops, not like that. Like that. So basically, a dispenser and then 1 block, and then build off of this, and you're going to do another layer, and in between there you build a wall. I mean, it's fairly self-explanatory as far as like that's going to happen. And again, much like my golem farm, I'm doing some of this with an aesthetic theme in mind. So I have more jungle wood to build up, like so. I don't think I'm going to do cross beams in between each one like these right here and those down there. I think I'm just going to go up high enough. So let's see, we've got 3. Let's get rid of you for now. Put a torch there. Okay, so then we'd have, this is the floor of the next level, and then we'd have dispenser, block, ceiling. So that'll be layer 3. Dispenser, block, ceiling. And then this will be the last layer, layer 4, and then we're going to cover this part with slabs, essentially, so that nothing spawns up top here. And I think that'll be all the jungle wood we'll need, other than, oh, I'll have to do cross beams over to other stuff. That's, oh no, I won't, because I'm doing this thing. Well, did I do that? No, I didn't. Okay, so that works. Yeah, that'll work. And then we'll put slabs on top. I think that'll work. I don't know. Yeah, because what I'm thinking I'll do is where the slabs are for this. I didn't happen to bring any with me for some reason. But basically, why did I do that? I don't know. Give me that back. Where the slabs are, then I'll come off of that with another row of slabs, possibly, or stairs, and do this roof style. That might be an option. Let's see if I can make this. I enchanted my iron boots, and I got lucky. They have feather falling like 4, which is awesome. Okay, so that was block or dispenser block ceiling. Dispenser block ceiling. So it's basically 3. 2, 3. Right. And then we can pillar over like this. Like so. I need to make some more torches before I do all of everything up here. And I don't know if I have enough redstone to do all of the redstone wiring yet. That's going to be something that I'll have to check on. So anyways, I'm going to pause it, and I will be back when, if nothing else, this is all framed in and complete. And then it will just come down to doing all the redstone wiring. So I will be back in a minute. Alright, and we're back. So as you can see, this is kind of the completed project type of thing. It kind of forms that X formation. I have not been able to finish the hoppers yet. I've been doing a lot of farming for wood so that I can make enough planks and slabs and whatnots to do all this stuff. I am using slabs out here because ooh, I got lines going over. I think I'm gonna let this grow just to give it some more aesthetics. Anyways, I'm using slabs out here so that hopefully nothing spawns. Let's see if I can't take a peek. Oh, I lit it all up. Okay. So nothing should be spawning in here as of right now. But you can kind of see how it all works. And I left the torches in there because the first time the water goes off, it'll knock all the torches down and into, hopefully, the hoppers. If not, oh well. You know, what are you gonna do? So, on to the redstone part. Now, there's a couple different ways you could do this. I think I'm going to put the redstone... Where do I want it? I think I'm going to put it... I don't know. I really didn't want it over here, because then it'd be, like, visible from out there. I was thinking more this way. I guess we'll do this side. Actually... Yeah, that could work. Alright, so we're gonna build out a little bit. Give ourselves some room. Now, I may... For this part, I don't know how much of this I'm gonna need. I'm just building out a ways. This is all the stuff you'll need. I have a bunch of water buckets, which takes up most of the room, but you need about 60 redstone, give or take. 44 redstone torches, 22 repeaters, 2 comparators, 2 hoppers, 3 sticky pistons, and 1 block, and then a sand block. And then you need however many items to put into the hoppers, which will control the hopper timer to go, yeah, how long it goes. I am going to kind of stare off in the distance every once in a while because I'm going to need to check my phone, which is where I have the pictures stored that kind of give me a guide here as to what I'm doing. Sorry about that. Okay, so what I need to do here... Alright, so what I need is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 2 platform. And then we'll need at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give it an extra space. 1, 2. Now let's do 3 on this side. Wait a minute. Was it 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So yeah, 3 on that side, 2 on this side. That'll make it easiest. And like I said, there are other ways to do this. This was just the design in the video. So put a block there, block there. Let's get rid of this stuff here. Actually, I'm going to need comparators. So we put a comparator this way and this. Wait, that's not enough space. What happened? Woo! Give me that back. Okay, something went wrong in my math in my head. Oh, that's where it went wrong. I said to put 3 slabs, and then I didn't do it. Crap. Okay, that's better. No. There we go. Alright, so plank, plank, comparator, comparator, redstone, redstone. Right? My phone went to sleep. Sorry. No, I'm so pro, right? Yeah, that looks right. Okay. Now, stick a path on one there. One there. Oops, a daisy. Wait a minute. Nope, that's right. Is it? Yes. Okay, that's right. And for now, whoops, I am just so awesome at this. We're going to put a block there. This will be the off position. So when this one gets activated, pushes this in, charges that type of deal. And then we'll need hopper, and face them towards each other. And that's pretty much a hopper timer. The only thing you need now is to put like so. So it'll keep dropping stuff in there. If you don't know what a hopper timer is, it'll drop stuff in there. When this gets full and this one is empty, it will ping the comparator, which turns this on or off. I can't remember. I think it turns it on. This one will go off in pushing the redstone over there. Come on. I think the guy in the video, yeah, like that. And then this would be charged like so. We're gonna not do that for now. Let's see. I'm gonna put a repeater here. And one of the tricky things with this is the timing, as in how many ticks are involved. This one seems to be a single tick, so it's fine. And I'm going to put a redstone dust here to connect it, but for now I am not. Okay, that's 1 tick, and now we do a block here. Okay, hold on. You here. Block here, right? Right. Okay, and then we put this here on 4 ticks. Yes. Yeah. Okay, and give me these. Let's see, so we will need like so. A block. Oh, actually, let's do, before we do that, we'll put one there. And then a block. That way we can come off. Oops, dang it. I hate it when it does that. I hate it so much. Like that. We'll need that in a moment. Oh, don't go to sleep on me. Darn you. Okay. Now, okay, we have a little bit of a problem here. We got an elevation issue. which I don't think will be a problem. Maybe? We'll find out, I suppose. No, not that. Dust there. Dust there. I hope this works. Yeah. Okay. And then we'll... Oh boy. This could be an issue. Wait a minute. If I bring that in closer, do I need that extra? I don't know. We need a block there. Oh, crap. Alright. We gotta put a water bucket in each of these. And we'll get to the other part of that in a minute, but at least this bottom one. Okay, I need torches to test this, so... Actually, I could just connect that. Well, no, I can't. Okay, if this powers this, it powers this. Good. Now, when this gets back around, if this is powered... Okay, hold on. I'm not the best redstoner. I know kind of enough to get me by. Okay, if that is charged, that charge it... Wait. I was afraid of that. You're not gonna work for me, are you? Darn it. Great. Great, great, great. Okay. Well, that's gonna be a problem. Alright, I'll be back in a second. Alright, sorry about that. So I made a little bit of a revision. The first thing I did was I backed this up so I'd have more room to extend it. 1 tick on this one, 3 ticks on this one. This goes to the sticky piston, which you can see there with a sand block. And then there are 6 and 6 repeaters, all set to 3 ticks, or they should be. I think so. Yeah. And then there's 2 redstone to make the corner turn. Come back this way. It goes up on a block, powers this block, goes to this one. Now normally this is supposed to be connected to that, or where that repeater is, but I had to move it back due to the elevation problem. So I left this one on 1 tick, put a couple redstone lines in between, and then set this one to 4 so that it powers it. Now, if you haven't figured out what this is doing, is it's a hopper timer which has a certain amount of time that it stays off, and then when it kicks on, powers all this stuff, which turns everything on immediately, which will basically turn on all the dispensers to push all the mobs off, and then the repeaters hold the charge long enough for all the mobs to clear. Then when the charge dissipates, the dispensers turn back off, all the water goes back, and, you know, you're back to spawning again. I put a stack of cobble in here. I have it off at the moment so it doesn't trigger it, but you can put however many you want. If you don't want the timer to go off very often, you could put 5 stacks of cobble, and I may do that at some point to just increase the spawn rates. But now, the next part to this, once you do all that, and there's some variations, like this has to do with how long the water stays on. I extended it more than the original design because I'm using wood, not packed ice. You know, how many items you put in the hopper determines how long it is between dispensing, etc. So there's some tweaking you can do. So the next step is you put a torch there, block there. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Don't do that. Torch there turns that off. Oops, and it triggered it. Okay, didn't mean to do that. The best way to know if you're doing it right is all the torches on the right should be off, basically. All the torches on the left should be on. And you're basically just going to walk your way up until you get to the top dispenser. And it's just basically vertical redstone wiring. Okay, one more there, one more there. more there, and one more there. There we go. Yee. Okay. Ouch. So then, what you want to do is bring a line out here, put a block here, get rid of that, put a torch here, and then run the line along the edge. This, and when you get over here, like right about here, just put a repeater down to extend the signal. And then keep going with the redstone. Like so. Out of my face. Unfortunately, I have to break my way back down. Oh well. And then basically all you want to do is... oh crap. Dispenser. Or water bucket. Put a block there. And then kind of just repeat the same process. Now the one thing that you don't want to do is I'm going around, but don't do the last one. So if this is your side, do this side, do the side over there on the other, this is very descriptive. Go around here, do the next side, and then do the back side over there, but you don't need to bring the line around here. On this part, you can leave this alone because of all this redstone stuff. So I'm going to do that, and then we'll be back in a minute, because this is dragging on really long. Alright, so I'm done with all that, so the last thing we need to do... oh, and I also forgot one thing. So you can see what I meant by this, that don't put anything here because there's no need. The one thing that I messed up on was over here. I guess I could have gone the other way. Instead of butting redstone right up into the block that goes to the dispenser, it needs to have a repeater there. So there's a repeater around the corner and then one right at the end of that block. So I messed up on that one. My bad. So everything should be in order at this point. Just going to end up cleaning up some of this stuff. So let's go ahead. I'm going to do just like a little bit. Well, no. I'm going to put a thing of cobble in there. I'm going to, I think, put in more than that. Again, one easy way to check and see if you're doing it right is if all the right torches are out and the left torches aren't, then you're good. Although... I just realized I might have accidentally inverted the system. So we got all this... Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's going to be a problem. So the problem is that I put the water buckets in, basically. You shouldn't do that until this is powered. I think that's the problem. Or wait. Oh, no. What it is that I ticked them by putting a torch pulse there when I put them in. So basically now all you'd really have to do, and I'll just have to do it off camera and in between next episode, is go back and basically pull all of the water buckets out and then put them back in while the system is off, and then that way whenever it comes back on, because right now it's inverted that they'll stay on until this trips and then they'll turn off, which is backwards. But that's a water placement thing, nothing to do with the redstone. All you gotta do is like right now, once it's done its pulse thing and it's in like the off, actually like Whoa. Okay. This... no. Bad redstone block. Sorry about that. So, place this here. Once it's off... Wait a minute. Huh. All that pulsing accidentally fixed it. What do you know? Okay. Well... apparently that's all you have to do, is just make it pulse a bunch of times. So yeah, now basically it's set up to where this will go on, it'll pulse, blah 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 blah. Sorry this episode dragged on a little long. I've actually been working on this for like a week, like this episode, doing little pieces at a time. So I'm not entirely sure exactly how long it's going to be. Water. And see all the mobs. And then water's off. And then it'll push this back and then wait. So now all I'm going to do is basically put more in here. Okay. So now it's gonna have to go through all of these before this comes back. So it'll give mobs longer times to spawn. I don't know. That's just me. It's not super necessary. So you can already hear them. It works pretty good from my tests off camera. I'm gonna be really risky here and dive off and go back. Don't do that at home. Alright, so again, sorry this dragged on a little bit long. I just wanted to show all the little parts to it. The only last step would be filling in these hoppers. Ooh, look at all this we're already getting. Now, if you do a hopper floor like this, there's enough hoppers, it has a lot of storage to it, but I still want to have some kind of chest or something here. So yeah, there's a lot to it, so I just wanted to get all those pieces in and kind of explain everything for those that didn't. I will put the tutorial video in the description, rest assured, and then I want to build a walkway and all this kind of stuff set up for it as well. So I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.